Good morning, and if you're watching it today, happy Sunday. But if you're watching it, it's today for you, and it could be Monday, it could be any day. That's weird, eh? Peace and cheers, love and harmony. Happy 2 days before New Year's, and I hope this finds you all well. Cheers. Coffee black with lots less sugar. I'm really cutting back. I'm going to go back to black without sugar. Anyways, it is, I think it's -10 outside with wind chill, -16, -18, and it's going down all day, and I have to go grocery shopping. So later I'm going to bundle up even more than this, excuse me, and take a train and a bus. You know, there's two places I can go. One, I can take the train all the way there, but it's a fair walk then to the grocery store. Then I taxi back. The other, the one I like to go to, is take a train, then wait for a bus on a Sunday. Could be half an hour. But it takes me right to the other grocery store, the one I like. I may just do the train straight to the less walking, and today's a cold day. Today I just don't feel up to it. You know, I guess we all have those. Yesterday was supposed to be my day off. There was no way it was a day off. I did a strain review for all of you guys. I cleaned up my place. We, the boys, went out for Vietnamese dinner last night. Had a really good time. It was nice. Anyways, you've read the title and you're sitting and waiting for me to talk about, am I a cat or dog guy? Ron Ronington. He asked for this. So, shout out to you. Ooh, that cold wind is just, in that wind it feels -20. I'm not looking forward to a trip to the grocery. But I will tell you all, I am... sorry, somebody texted me and I just read it. I wish it wouldn't come up until I finished. But I don't have to go. This will only be a few minutes. I am a dog guy. I grew up with dogs. When I was a little boy, when I was only 2 or 3 years old, we didn't have a dog yet, and I was scared to death of dogs. If I was out in the front yard playing in our house in Vancouver, it was in Vancouver where they noticed how really scared I was, and there was a dog even a block away, I would run inside. I didn't want to be anywhere around a dog. So my parents got dogs. I don't remember our first dogs, but I remember our favorite dog. By the time I was, I think we even got her before I went to Kelowna, because I spent most of my teen years, all my teen years in Kelowna. But we had our dog by then, and she lived to be 18 years old. She was a full-size Dachshund. I don't think she was completely purebred, but she was a Dachshund. But she had fun with a terrier crossed with something else, and she had 6 pups, and we kept one. So Duchess, the mama, and Bootsy, the baby. Bootsy grew up to be bigger than mama, but Bootsy, she grew up with mama, and both of them lived to be 18, 19 years old, and that was it for pets. Oh, we had some gerbils, we had some birds. My dad is a lover of animals and a speaker to animals, and me too. We truly believe we can communicate. That some other day. But I was always strong on cats drool, dogs rule. But then I had my own family, and my girls wanted cats, and we got some cats. And I have learned to really appreciate and love cats. Man, it's cold out here. I still don't think I'd get another cat. I don't think I need a cat in my life. But I can promise you, if this puppy, when this puppy passes. She's 8 years old, so I'm sure we've got it. I'm hoping for a decade with her. She's a healthy dog. But when she passes, I will get another. I will not be without a dog. My dad was never a cat person, but after Mom passed away, we got him a dog. And it was too much work. A puppy was just too much work. And the puppy ended up making friends with a neighbor of theirs. And we had to get rid of him, so the neighbor took him. And he still sees the dog almost daily. But finally, it was about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, they took my dad and got him a cat. A little kitten named Millie. And that cat and him, he has treated that cat as a dog. It sits pretty. It actually barks for its food. It barks when someone comes to the door. It makes kind of a barking sound. It is a funny dog and cat, and it kind of says hello. But it was the perfect thing for him. He had lost Mom. He had lost Will and Soul. And this kitten has brought it all back. He's remembering stuff from the 40s and the 50s again, where he was saying his memory's gone. But it's come back. It's just that need and will to survive, and pets can do so much. So I'm not against cats, my friends. It's just not my thing. I don't want an animal that pisses and poos inside my house, and I don't want that smell. My pup never makes a mistake in the house. Always out in the backyard, always does right, well trained. She's a good dog. So, my friends, I'm a dog man. I love all animals, though. I love all animals. I couldn't. The hardest thing I ever had to do was, I got a dog in '93 with my 3 kids then. I have 4 now, but then I had 3, and they had just moved in with me in '93 after an attempt over a year with their mom, and it didn't work, a failed attempt. And I had read that when kids have their lives upset like that, one of the best things for them is a pet. Somebody that their emotions can be released upon. So we got Caramel. She was a good dog. She was about knee-high and strong and loving and so good with kids. And she stayed with us for 18 years. And I think the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, the time I cried like a bloody baby, screaming, was putting her down. I'm a little shy about that. I was perfectly good with all my kids there. We all went there at the same time. We held her as she passed. And I stayed strong. Until we left the room. And I went to close the door behind on my pup. And I lost it. Right there in the vet hospital. And it felt like when I lost Mom. I hadn't lost Mom yet. I lost Mom shortly after. And that was a hard time in my life, because about 6 months after we had to let her go, my mom passed. And then 6 months later, my wife left me. So I've had some rough times. And I didn't want to get emotional, but you guys asked for it. And you'll always get the raw hippie. You'll always get the truth out of me, even if you don't like to hear it. So friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. Thanks for the emotional morning. We'll catch you on the flip side. I hope to do something for New Year's. I'm not going to talk much more about it because I'm freezing. My coffee's gone cold. It's time to get in there. Pitter patter. I'm getting at her. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony.